Angel semua, apa kabarnya? Salam Jules, shine bright like a diamond. Ketemu lagi sama aku, Malaika, Deputy 2 of Public Relations, Jules Community Indonesia. So, how are you, Angels? I hope you guys are having a great time. Don't forget to be happy and be grateful. Just remember that happiness is not about getting what you want. It's about loving what you have and being grateful for it. Oke, Angels, pada hari ini aku bersama Jules Community Indonesia akan mengajak kalian seru-seruan bareng dalam dialog interaktif selama kurang lebih 30 menit ke depan dalam Sapphire Jules Achievement. Oke, so Angels yang udah lama mengikuti Jules Community pasti udah familiar sama apa itu Sapphire Jules Achievement. Bagi Angels yang belum bergabung atau baru bergabung dengan Jules, seperti biasa, sebelumnya aku mau menjelaskannya kembali. Sapphire Jules Achievement ini merupakan salah satu program kerja Jules yang senantiasa menghadirkan narasumber remaja putri yang berprestasi. Di sesi ini kita bakal ngobrol bareng, sharing semua pengalaman yang seru, step-step up and down, dan serta perjuangan narasumber selama ini hingga berhasil meraih achievement tersebut. Dan Jules harap sekiranya talk show ini dapat menginspirasi Angels semua. Oke, sebelum aku lupa, satu lagi buat Angels yang belum tahu, selain IG Live Talk Show, program kerja interaktif Jules ini juga dikemas dalam bentuk Spotify Podcast, Zoom Live, serta YouTube channel, yang merupakan program kerja yang dipegang oleh divisi public speaker, yang nantinya akan menampilkan topik yang menarik dengan narasumber yang sangat inspiratif. Moving on, pada Sapphire Jules kali ini, Jules mengundang seorang narasumber yang sangat istimewa. Narasumber kita satu ini selain cantik juga cerdas, memiliki ambisi dan semangat untuk maju di usia yang sangat belia. Ia memiliki banyak kegiatan yang positif dan prestasi yang sangat inspiratif. Ia merupakan salah satu finalis Gadis Lampu 2019, dan belum lama ini narasumber kita baru aja launching single barunya yang berjudul A Thousand Times Over. Seperti apa sih keseruan Kiara dalam membuat single tersebut? Angels pasti udah gak sabar kan ingin ngobrol-ngobrol sama Kiara? So without any further ado, mari kita sambut Kiara. Hi Kiara,
Hi.
how are you today?
I'm good. Thank you so much. You too. So lovely to be here today.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Kiara, udah mau hadir sebagai guest speaker kita hari ini. We have so many questions for you. So first of all, silakan Kiara kalau mau nyapa Angels-nya Jules semua yang sekarang lagi ikut nyaksiin live ini. Please introduce yourself.
Hai semuanya, aku Kiara. Aku sekarang baru aja lulus SMA di Belanda kemarin, terus habis ini mau ngelanjutin kuliah juga di Belanda juga. Aku mau belajar hukum. And yes, as per today's topic, a few months ago, I think like 2 months ago, I released my song A Thousand Times Over, and I'm here to talk about it today.
Oke, jadi aku sebelumnya udah lakuin a little bit research about you. I heard that you are from Maastricht, ya?
Iya, aku kemarin SMA-nya di
Oh,
Maastricht.
keren banget.
Iya.
Oke, kalau boleh tahu, apa ya kesibukan kamu akhir-akhir ini?
Iya, sekarang sih kan lagi summer ya, jadi kemarin sih aku habis keliling-keliling Eropa karena mama aku datang karena aku pas graduation kan, jadi kita sempat keliling-keliling bareng sama keluarga, tapi terus baru 2 hari yang lalu baru pulang. And mostly sekarang sih kayak siap-siap untuk kuliah sih, nyari-nyari housing, relaxing a lot, kayak nonton and a lot of reading as well. Nothing really kayak school or work related, mostly kayak istirahat aja lah.
Okay, as we've heard before, tuh kamu baru launching single kamu A Thousand Times Over. Jadi, do you want to introduce single baru kamu ke Angels? Sekalian dipersilahkan.
Of course. Okay, jadi ya aku ngerilis single A Thousand Times Over. Itu ada di semua streaming platform, Spotify, Apple Music, and everything. And I wrote this song myself. I wrote it on the piano. Aku nulis liriknya, nulis lagunya, and everything. But I did have a friend who helped me produce this song, and I'm very proud of it.
Is there any inspiration di balik lagu ini?
Yes. A lot of people ask me what the song is about, and I think kayak jawaban aku tuh selalu kayak, well, it's how I was feeling at the time. I was very like sad, and aku memang sering like I turn to music. Like I love music, so I write, I sing, and everything. Jadi every time I'm feeling any emotions or whatever, if it's too much, I always go to the music. And so at this particular time, aku ngerasa sedih. And jadi aku ke piano di music room di sekolah aku ada kayak satu hallway yang kayak isinya ruangan-ruangan musik, and I just went into one and I just sat on the piano and I was just writing how my heart was feeling at the time.
Okay, so itu banyak banget, a lot to take in ya. You also use it to express yourself a lot, I see. So
Definitely.
gimana proses kreatif kamu yang dalam menciptakan lagu ini?
Yeah, so pas aku nulis lagu ini tuh aku emang pengen kayak nulis lagu karena aku pengen ngeluarin kayak emosi aku saat itu. Terus ada kayak beberapa chord yang aku emang suka di piano. Terus habis itu aku kayak I wanna try to make a song out of these chords. Jadi kayak aku mainin chordsnya di piano. Terus habis itu aku kayak ada kayak melody yang keluar, which is the hook, and I found myself kayak singing like 1,000 times over. Jadi I was like I have to put that lyric in. Terus habis dari situ sih aku kayak and I was just trying to be honest with myself, and I was just really writing down on my phone in my notes app everything that I was feeling and like what I wanted to say. Terus aku nulis aja, terus habis aku coba kayak cocokin sort of with the chord, and then I came up with melodies, terus kayak which one stuck, and then the lyrics make sure that they rhymed and kind of fixed it up. Terus jadi deh lagunya. That's mostly how I came up with the song. Yeah.
I mean, apa ya, aku bisa tahu itu kayak there must be so much time you spent on that song. So, is there any messages atau specific stories that you wanted to tell dari lagu itu?
Sorry tadi kepotong kayaknya wifi-nya aku agak
Yeah.
unstable.
I mean, ada kayak specific messages atau kayak cerita yang mau disampaikan dari lagu itu?
I think aku tuh kalau lagi kayak sedih, kan aku sering kayak dengerin lagu and everything, and I love when I find songs that like perfectly relate to me, kayak very specific at the moment and stuff like that. Jadi kayak I kind of just want this song to be like, I don't know, when people are going through heartbreak, obviously like you feel a lot of emotions. So kind of just letting people know that they're not the only ones who feel these emotions, and maybe I'm not the only one who kind of feel like what I feel specifically at the time. But yeah, mostly that. It's a sad song. It's not really like motivational or inspiring. It's just yeah, lagu
Yeah.
galau. Yeah.
After all that hard work, bikin lirik and the melody, semuanya, etc. Gimana perasaan kamu waktu the first time you heard this song dengan produksi yang full?
Yeah. It was a very long process. Kayaknya kayak nulis lagunya tuh lebih pendek daripada kayak produksiin lagunya. Karena kayak aku nulis lagunya tuh kayak November, Desember gitu. Terus habis itu pas Februari aku pentasin kan lagunya. Terus kan aku pentasin tuh temennya aku yang kayak, well, he's like studying to be a producer. Dia nanti kuliahnya juga kayak music and stuff because that's what he wants to do. He was like, hey, I can help you make this into a studio version. Jadi kayak for the next like 4 months, I think we were like fixing it. And I don't think I realized how much work it gets put into kayak making songs, karena it's definitely more than just kayak writing it and like recording it. Obviously first we started kayak recording the vocal, terus recording the piano, tapi terus habis itu dia kayak balancing the sound, terus dia nambah-nambahin kayak strings and everything. Tapi kayak ada draft pertama kan yang dia tunjukin, terus aku kayak oh my god, menurut aku waktu itu udah bagus banget, tapi after that there's like 20 more drafts sampai pas akhirnya like you don't really see how much it's like changed and how much it improved, sampai kayak kita bandingin draft terakhir sama draft pertama, terus kayak oh my god, the song like sounds so much more complete, and I can't imagine the song not sounding like it. So I was just really happy, like oh, it's really done, and like I can put it out and people can listen to it. So I was very excited. I'm very happy with how it turned out as well. I think it was nice.
Okay. Terus, we mentioned your friend. Jadi,
Mm-hmm.
is there any kayak collaboration besides your friend probably yang ada? Terus, dari pengalaman kamu dari kolaborasi itu, was it any good?
Yeah, ya aku kolaborasi sama temen aku karena obviously I can only sing and write. Aku nggak bisa kayak the computer mixing stuff. I can't do that. Jadi ya temen aku ini he's from America, and dia juga kayak he likes to release his own songs. It's a different genre. It's mostly like those like tick 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 songs, one of the like DJing songs. Totally not like
Okay.
not lyric songs. Tapi kayak he produces his own songs and it's really cool as well. So yeah, he was the one who produced this whole song for me. And honestly, the collaboration process itu seru banget karena Ya sebenarnya sih aku pernah kayak nulis lagu juga sama kayak teman-teman and everything, tapi nggak pernah kayak sampai full production kayak gini kan. So I think it was a very good experience karena juga jadi kayak I learned from him karena kayak even though I don't understand kayak everything that he did to the song, kayak what he added and his input, kayak dia selalu jelasin ke aku. He takes me along with the journey, so it's not like he's producing it on his own. Like he always explains to me what he's doing, kayak the balancing and everything. And sometimes I don't really understand, but I listen to him anyway. But it's nice to see kind of the process that goes behind songwriting. And I would actually love to make more songs with him. Walaupun, but yeah, kita udah lulus sekarang, so don't know when I'm gonna see him again.
Yeah. Terus,
Yeah.
that was a long journey. And apa
Yeah.
yang kamu mau nyampein to your listeners dari lagu ini?
Well, I think whatever slump that you're in, like it's going to get better. Like no matter how sad you are. Like I know everybody says it, but it's true. Like you just have to give it time and it will get better. And it's also completely okay to feel upset. Like I don't think you can ever be too dramatic. Karena kayak sometimes orang kayak dramatic banget sih, kayak it's not that big of a deal. But it's okay if you feel your emotions deeply. I feel my emotions deeply, and you process how you process. Everybody does it differently. So just feel your emotions and then let time do the rest of everything.
Okay. Oh, wow, thank you. So you made this song di Belanda kan? And
Yeah,
that's really
Yolanda.
interesting for me. Gara-gara itu pasti susah gak sih? So I wanted to know your semua tantangan yang ada, yang kamu hadapin itu selama proses bikin single itu.
Okay. Definitely karena Belanda. I think what made it a little bit maybe difficult karena kan aku di boarding school kan di Belanda, and I was like constantly kayak around people, and people kind of knew that I was like writing the song and I was making it gitu kayak pas karena aku udah pentasin gitu kan lagunya di depan orang-orang, jadi kayak everybody knew that I wrote a song. Terus kayak orang-orang juga pada tahu kayak oh I'm producing it with this other guy who also goes to that school. So like I think it's just a lot of people talking kayak what is this song about, and obviously it's a little bit weird because well it's not weird tapi kayak gimana ya kayak asli kayak gimana gitu kayak a bit
Yeah.
challenging because um you live very close to people there. Jadi kayak I don't know, people speculate and then it just creates all of this like rumors and unwanted attention. But it's fine because people ended up streaming the song. The whole school was listening to it. So it was fine. But I think, yeah, that was a challenge. And definitely balancing it kayak sama schoolwork. Karena pas aku nulis, kayak I was more excited about this and I was like studying for my exam. Jadi kayak
Oh ya.
ada pas produksi lagu ini tuh, kalau nggak salah tuh waktu itu kayak pas iya emang pas udah mau ujian kayak akhir, but I was so like excited about all of this that like tapi I mean it's a good not a distraction tapi it's a good kayak something to look forward to kayak habis belajar like at night I was like okay I can go do my song now and fix it and everything. But yeah definitely the school part because there's a lot of studying karena ya pas aku senior year kan kelas 3 jadi banyak ujian, so schoolwork and also just attention from people and people speculating and asking who the song is about. Yeah.
Okay. Yang made it hard was about people talking and balancing everything ya.
Yeah.
Okay, so from your journey ada nggak ya momen khusus atau kayak interesting story selama rekaman atau produksi lagu A Thousand Times Over?
I think pas kayak produksinya sih nggak tahu karena kayak it was just mostly just me and the guy in like the music room and recording and fixing and not people really knowing it. Tapi kayak definitely I think when I performed it pertama kali sebelum kayak nobody knew that I wrote a song pas I performed it, that was very kayak deg-degan but also very exciting. Terus pas after it was done pas dirilis lagunya it was also very exciting karena kayak like I literally was just like in my room and then people are like singing my song in the hallway, they're just like screaming it and I'm like oh, or like they're putting it on speaker and I'm like that's so cute, that's kind of like special moments. Tapi during the production not really see, it's mostly before when I was like performing it for the first time and after pas udah keluar di Spotify and everything.
Okay, I see. Gimana harapan kamu terhadap tanggapan listeners kamu yang dengerin lagu kamu itu?
Well, I hope people relate to it. I hope Like it's not
Yeah.
a reach, and people don't think that I'm like way too dramatic. I hope they can actually like, hey, I feel that too. Gitu kayak, ya lumayan lah. Like I want people to resonate with it. I want people to enjoy it, and you know, just maybe put it on their playlist to as another song that they will listen to kalau lagi kayak galau.
Oke, sebenarnya aku tuh penasaran banget. Jadi kayak, apa yang pertama kali sempat, made you really, motivated untuk mulai nyanyi and performing, writing songs?
Kalau mulai nyanyi tuh kayaknya udah dari aku pertama kali ngomong aku udah selalu nyanyi. Kalau kata mama ya, kayak dari kecil I was always screaming around the house, nyanyi-nyanyi terus kayak semua lagu aku nyanyiin. Jadi emang dari kecil sih aku suka nyanyi. Terus dari kecil kayak juga di-encourage untuk pentas. Terus di sekolah kalau kayak pensi-pensi gitu, selalu pentas, selalu perform. Terus aku juga suka musikal. Terus pas ya dari kecil sih aku masuk ikut musikal, aku ikut Lion King, Matilda, terus waktu itu aku juga ikut MPS, Musikal Putulan Sherina sama Jakarta Move-In. Terus itu kayaknya pertama kali kayak yang kayak very serious art itu pas di situ. Tapi terus habis itu pas aku SMP di sekolah tuh ada kelas musikan. Terus di kelas musik itu kita harus kayak bikin lagu-lagu sendiri. Terus kayaknya itu pertama kali aku kayak nulis lagu. Terus pada saat itu mungkin kayak experience hidupnya belum panjang banget ya, belum banyak banget. Jadi kayak mostly it's fictional. Tapi habis itu when I started feeling my own emotions and not kayak based on movies and everything, aku ngerasa kayak writing it down kayak it helps you like understand your emotion, it helps you get over it. It's just a good way. Kayak some people write in their diary can kind of do that, tapi kayak with songs. And it also makes you feel proud, I think. Kayak turning like
Mmm.
I don't know, like a hardship atau kayak kesulitan, tantangan in your life into kayak something like pretty, something beautiful, kayak into art. I think it's very nice and it makes you feel good. So
So, this is the first song yang, kamu rilis kan?
yeah.
Basically, you went past the studio phase and everything. So,
Mhm.
I wanted to ask, gimana, semua perjalanan kamu dalam mulai masuk ke industri musik?
Well, yes, it's definitely kayak tricky karena kayak sometimes when you write you don't really feel that like your song is like good enough ever. Tapi kayak I think like the more that you write, kayak obviously if you write 100 songs, there's gonna be it's not all gonna be good. Maybe like 99 of it is bad, tapi kayak there's like one that's good. So I think definitely kayak belajar untuk kayak keep writing until like you get like a good one. And I don't think I've ever been like really that sure of any songs that I wrote sampai aku nulis lagu ini. Like I think it's like my most honest work that I've ever written, and that's why I am brave enough to put it out. Tapi definitely it takes a lot of practice. Kayak ya kayak soalnya kayak in summer of 2021 pas 2021 aku kayak sama teman aku kita kayak belajar untuk nulis lagu sama kayak orang-orang yang di Hi-Fi sama Kak Ezra sama Kak Febri, and like they taught us how to write songs. We didn't really publish anything, tapi kayak definitely what I learned from there is very useful into making this single now.
When you were, performing songs gitu-gitu, were you influenced by the people around you untuk mulai, jadi penyanyi gitu, whether it's your family or musicians? Is there anyone?
Well, my parents definitely, keluarga aku super banget, super supportive banget. Kayak dari kecil aku selalu diantar-anterin kayak even dari pagi sampai malam untuk pentas apapun, untuk beli kostumnya and everything. They're always there for me, selalu kayak nyetirin aku ke tempat-tempatnya, nungguin, kasih makan and everything. So they're definitely very supportive of my dreams. And definitely my friends at school juga, karena sebenarnya kayak my roommates, my best friend yang kayak encourage aku untuk perform lagu ini di sekolah. Karena pertama kali aku pas nulis aku cuma nunjukin ke dia, aku kayak hey look at the song that I wrote, terus kayak you have to perform it. Terus ya akhirnya aku perform it, and so it's very nice. Definitely yeah.
Iya iya. Gimana pengalaman kamu dalam mencari kayak peluang gitu, untuk peluang, pertunjukan atau audisi pertama kamu?
I think I'm very lucky karena sekolah-sekolah yang aku datengin, the schools that I attend, itu selalu ada kayak opportunity untuk perform. Jadi kayak selalu ada kayak shows, ada acara-acara kayak festival-festival gitu yang kayak you can perform there and everything. So definitely my school is a big part of like me being able to perform. Tapi juga audisi sih, ya itu untuk musikal potongan Sherina ya, kayaknya tuh kayak the first and big audition. Tapi kayak sekarang with all the technology that people have, I think it's actually quite not easy tapi lebih accessible untuk siapapun untuk bisa bikin lagu karena you can kind of do everything with like in your laptop. Obviously, good equipment helps, kayak a good mic, good piano, everything it helps. Tapi you can kind of do it on your laptop. Jadi definitely just like learning how to do that is very helpful in producing your own song.
Hmm. So even then you had so many things kayak going for you di sini, situ, nyanyi-nyanyi sama
Yeah.
orang lain. You
Yeah.
have so many experience, really. I'm really impressed. Do you kayak have any latar belakang musik formal atau kayak pendidikan musik atau pelatihan vokal gitu?
Pas aku masih SD, kayaknya ya aku kelas vokal dari kayak kelas 3 kayaknya sampai kelas 6 aku les vokal. Terus aku les biola dari kayak 6 years old until kemarin sebelum ke Belanda. So like I did violin for like 10 years. So that's kind of like my formal music kayak thing. Kayak I learned classical music on my violin. I don't really play it anymore, tapi definitely helps kayak with reading kayak chords. Terus gitar, kalau gitar sih pertama aku belajar sendiri. Terus itu beberapa kali kayak manggil guru just to like help it. Terus piano, I did it when I was younger. Terus itu I kind of just learned it myself. Kind of mostly chords. I'm not a pro at piano atau gitar or even violin, tapi kayak I can play it enough lah to like make my own songs. I think yeah sih. That's the extent of my music.
I see. Aku juga pernah main biola sih. I'm
Oh
studying
yeah.
Iya.
Oh, you still play now. Oh, that's so
Yeah. Jadi it really helps if you're like looking for a music a career itu. Learning instruments really help. Apa ya sama basicnya ya. Jadi I see.
yeah.
Okay.
Pengertiannya and everything.
Yeah. Apa tantangan kamu yang kayak yang terbesar yang kamu hadapin dalam memulai karir sebagai penyanyi?
I think maybe kayak honestly kayak being confident enough untuk perform. Kayaknya aku pas masih kecil tuh kayak suka malu-malu banget kalau disuruh nyanyi. Terus kayak yeah, just being sure in like your own like voice. And you know when people maybe say that you don't sound that good, okay, it kind of sucks. Tapi maybe it's actually like real feedback, but definitely the self-consciousness kayak nggak kepercayaan diri is probably the most difficult part in starting to create. Karena you know it hinders you, it actually stops you from doing anything. So confidence.
Okay. Was there any like a moment yang left such a big impression on you when in your journey to sing?
That's a tough question.
Okay.
Apa ya? Maybe aku ingat pas kayak kayak pas aku SD itu kayak aku nggak ingat aku kenal orang ini dari mana atau kayak mama kenal orangnya dari mana, tapi kayak I used to like get these opportunities to sing kayak at like these malls, kayak really really small malls that like probably nobody has ever heard of, kayak di Tangerang sini. Tapi I used to be very like excited, and I think every time I think about those times that I performed when I was younger, I probably sounded terrible to be honest. Tapi kayak menurut aku momen-momen itu yang bikin aku kayak confident on stage. Like it taught me like how to be on stage. Karena I remember doing it kayak every single weekend. Jadi kayak beneran kayak latihan manggung, you know, latihan jadi confident, latihan owning the stage and like holding the mic and all the basic stuff. So definitely formative experience.
Okay. Untuk kedepannya, gimana cara kamu mengembangkan gaya musik atau identitas artistik kamu seiring berjalannya waktu?
Aku sih emang musik itu banyak, a lot of people inspire me. Banyak orang yang menginspirasi aku di musik. Obviously, I look a lot to like Maisie Peters, Lizzie McAlpine, Taylor Swift, obviously. And these people inspire me. Jadi it's not kayak I want to write more songs like that, like them, tapi more like learning how they're honest in their music. And I'm always gonna play music. Kayak even misalnya aku nggak ngerilis lagu lagi or if I never perform again, I'm always gonna be creating music karena it's what I love. And so you know, I just want to learn how to be a better cat storyteller karena Aku orang yang berat di lirik. Kalau dengerin lagu, I really pay attention to the lyric. Jadi kalau nulis, I also pay attention to the lyrics more than maybe the music itself. And maybe that's something I will like work on. Maybe more complicated chords, kayak more kayak melodinya lebih macam-macam and everything. Tapi definitely being more honest and finding more creativity, less basic chords.
Oke. Kiara, kamu ada saran nggak yang mau diberikan ke orang-orang yang mau ikutin jejak kamu dalam dunia musik?
I think kalau misalnya kamu emang pengen nulis lagu and write your own songs, do it honestly. Kayak keep writing. If you're in your bedroom and you're just starting to learn how to play guitar, to main piano and everything, kayak keep writing. It's gonna get better. Maybe your first songs are terrible, but they will get better. So keep doing it. Pasti kalau misalnya terus latihan and latihan and latihan, it will make perfect and you will get there. And yeah.
Oke. Apakah ada impian atau tujuan besar yang kamu ingin nyampaikan ini dari yang kamu mau capai dari sebagai penyanyi?
Well, I mean, maybe my goal kayak not really to be like a big musician, tapi I would love to continue performing. I'd love kayak pengen dapat opportunity lebih banyak untuk kayak mentas and everything. Tapi sih mostly I think I want to be a lawyer, but definitely I will still love music and everything. Aku masih pengen pentas lagi di lebih banyak acara.
Okay. Do you have any main goals in the future? Terus kalau boleh tahu, step-step apa saja yang mungkin atau sudah kamu lakukan untuk dapetin achievement tersebut?
Okay, well, aku pengen jadi lawyer, and itu susah banget, obviously, karena kayak 90% orang sekolahnya hukum, or everybody wants to be a lawyer. So it's definitely competitive. People are ambitious. Jadi, well, I'm gonna study that in university, and hopefully, I'm gonna try to get some internships, just get work experience, so I can be a good lawyer.
Oke. Sejauh apa peran keluarga dalam mendukung karir kamu selama ini? Terus, I want to know who's your biggest support system in your journey?
I think my family plays a very big role. Definitely kayak obviously my mama, papa, abang, semuanya kayak super support what I do, and they're always very proud of me. So it's helpful motivation. And I think they're like honestly my biggest support system. Apalagi kayak considering dari kecil banget selalu mereka kayak nganter-nganterin, and they sacrifice a lot of their time and a lot of their weekends to see me perform some songs in some mall. Terus ya latihan-latihan untuk musikal and everything. So definitely they're a big support system. Tapi karena, well, when I was writing the song, I was writing it at school, nggak di rumah, so I was obviously far away from my family. Tapi my friends at my school, my boarding school, was definitely my support system as well when I was writing the song. Very much encouraging and always kind of there to motivate me lah, gitu.
Okay, I'm so happy for you that you have everything like that to support you along the way. It must be hard. The next question is a pretty heavy question in my opinion. Tapi apa masa terberat kamu dalam hidup? Terus have you ever felt kayak terpuruk, and how did you deal with it?
Oh yeah, that's a heavy question. Masa terberat ya. Okay. I think mungkin yeah, when I was writing this song, I think I've never been that sad in my life. I've been sad about a lot of things. Terus aku emang orangnya kayak emosional gitu, emang gampang nangis and everything. Tapi kayak I think this particular moment in my life, I was very, very upset. Kayak I was so upset. Kayak I started like talking to a counselor. It was that bad. Tapi yes, definitely it was this time. Tapi kayak it's never kayak just about one thing. Karena when I like started talking to like the school counselor, kayak obviously like she gave me like insights and everything. Like it's never just about one thing. Like I thought that I was just upset over like this situation that didn't work out. Tapi kayaknya it's a lot of stuff that's numpuk. Definitely kayak stress, terus habis sekolah, and like me being afraid not to reach kayak my own expectations, and me being disappointed in myself and all of that. Terus kayak everything kind of snowballed into like a big thing, and I just felt so down. Aku ngerasa kayak everything I do, I'm just doing it wrong. Like nothing is working out for me, and I was so sad for a while. Um, and I mean, definitely going to talk about it with somebody who understands, get a counselor or therapist, is very helpful. Highly recommend. I tell all of my friends to like go talk it out with a school counselor because honestly, she was amazing. Terus ya karena aku obviously in boarding school, jadi teman-teman aku sih, kayak my roommate especially, is one of my biggest support. She, she gave me food when I didn't want to eat. And, she kind of encouraged me to like go out, go take a walk, like leave the room, turn on your lights and everything. Yeah, it definitely felt like it wasn't getting better. Terus mungkin juga apa ya season kan kayak di Indonesia tuh cuma ada kayak like musim kemarau sama musim hujan. Tapi kayak obviously di Belanda there's winter and kayak there's this thing kayak seasonal kayak depression. Like I don't think I was depressed. Tapi definitely the season affects your mood. Nobody like di Indonesia nggak pernah diomongin obviously karena nggak ada winter. Tapi pas aku kayak ngalamin di sana tuh kayak not seeing sunshine is terrible. Like the lack of vitamin D just made everything worse. Aku yang udah kayak lagi sedih, udah lagi galau, terus habis itu nggak ada matahari just made everything worse. So definitely that period of time, it felt like everything was just wrong. But it gets better.
I see. Speaking of school, menurut kamu gimana cara kita agar dapat terus produktif? Terus biasanya kan kalau anak seusia kita itu ada mood swing yang up and down, terus belum lagi tugas sekolah yang numpuk. Dan sejauh yang kami tahu, kan selama ini kamu waktu rilis lagunya itu statusnya jadi pelajar di Belanda ya. Jadi how did you manage your time sebagai seorang pelajar di sana yang merantau di negeri orang tapi masih sempat kayak make your own career terus di bidang musik?
Um, Mostly, aku selalu pakai Google Calendar. Honestly, that is very helpful. Google Calendar aku selalu kayak naruh semua kayak everything that I have to do in the day, in the week, everything I put it down kayak in my Google Calendar, and kayak you just make time kayak kan abis itu sekolah kayak sampai sore gitu kan, terus habis sekolah tuh kayak aku kayak ngasih blok ini kayak oke, ini istirahat, terus ini belajar, terus nanti malam after belajar you can write the songs. Karena aku ngelihat I see kayak music making and music production when I was making the song, I see it as like something that I was excited about, kayak apa aktivitas yang seru gitu. So it was something that I look forward to. Jadi aku ngerasa lebih kayak reward for like studying. So it was kind of my motivation to study. So when I finish studying, I can go and do this fun thing that I like. Terus apa ya, menurut aku kayak ngerubah environment kayak belajar, kayak jangan kayak selalu belajar di satu tempat yang sama if it's possible. Kayak aku dulu selalu kayak belajar di kamar, tapi aku ngerasa kayak I'm more motivated to study kalau misalnya aku ke library. Jadi changing up your learning environment. Karena kadang-kadang kayak the trip to go to the library is something exciting. Terus the trip going back from the library itu juga kayak relaxing. Jadi I don't know, just find ways to excite yourself about studying, and then use Google Calendar to make sure you don't forget anything.
That's some really useful advice sih. Nanti I'll try deh using Google Calendar juga. The next question is about women empowerment. Apa komentar kamu mengenai women empowerment? Dan menurut kamu cara untuk mengimplementasikannya itu gimana?
I think it's very important, women empowerment, walaupun I don't know, a lot of people suka bilang kayak everybody already has equal rights. Obviously, that's not really the case. Maybe kayak by the book in the laws, most of it, yeah, kayak I guess women do have rights, but I think it's still so important to send the message of women empowerment. Kind of, we still see so many people, we see so many women bringing down other women, and even kayak at school, in the workforce, I think I'm not in the workforce yet, tapi kayak I guess from what I read, itu definitely masih kayak banyak banget apa ya, kayak glass ceiling, kayak invisible barriers for women to go through. So I think it's important to continue kayak speaking up, and especially kayak sebagai kayak wanita-wanita muda, like sebagai perempuan and girls, we have to like continue like speaking and raising our voice, so people take us seriously and everything. Yeah.
Okay. Siapa tokoh perempuan yang inspiratif buat kamu and really influence every step maybe of your life, dan gimana alasannya itu apa?
Okay. I think I would have to say kayak figur perempuan yang super inspiratif untuk aku itu Taylor Swift. it doesn't matter if you like her songs or not. Yeah, that's I don't really think that's the point. But I think what I admire about her itu her ability to reinvent herself. Definitely her longevity as well. Kayak dia udah mulai kayak karirnya dari kayak 2006 terus sekarang 2023 tuh hampir kayak 2 decade. So that's a long time for someone to like stay relevant. Jadi definitely I don't know like she is I think the embodiment of someone who kind of has it all. Kind of obviously she's very creative and in my opinion she makes good songs. But they also she's an amazing businesswoman. She's making like a name for herself and she's like doing all of these like things and making these ideas to make herself stay relevant. And honestly, yeah, it's amazing. And she also like speaks out on kind of the injustices that happen in obviously Hollywood and the music industry. And then she fights for it. And then she makes sure that everybody is aware of their own rights and everything. And yeah, I just think she's very inspiring. She gets a lot of hate as well. I think a lot of it is just honestly for being a woman. She gets so much hate. Typically, she's able to like go through it and persevere through it and she keeps shining and just more and more people like love her. I think definitely you see it with her tour. Sekarang everybody and their mother is trying to get a ticket to her tour, and it just shows that people still respect her and people still love her and want to see her. So I think that's an amazing thing to be able to do after starting your career like 20 years ago. I think that's crazy.
Oke, menurut kamu apa itu Kartini masa kini? Dan apa yang bisa kamu lakukan sebagai Kartini masa kini dalam meneruskan all her efforts in the past?
I think Kartini masa kini itu any woman or any girl yang is very passionate about education, yang ngelihat pentingnya edukasi, especially untuk wanita juga. So definitely people who take their education seriously, who have big dreams and big goals that they want to achieve for themselves and working towards it. I think that's what Kartini masa kini is. And I think untuk meneruskan perjuangannya Kartini, honestly just by like studying and just making her efforts worth it. I think she fought very hard for women to get education. So definitely just like by staying in school, I think you're already continuing her legacy. And I think it would be even better kalau misalnya you can get more opportunities for more women and more people to get access to education as well.
I also agree with everything you said. And the next question, or the last question is, if you had a time machine, what would you do? Apa kamu ingin kembali ke masa lalu atau ke masa depan? Dan apa yang kamu bakal lakuin untuk maybe ngerubah masa lalu kamu?
Okay. Okay. Kayaknya sih aku nggak mau ke masa depan karena aku ngerasa kalau ke masa depan aku takutnya kayak I don't know, I curse it, I see it, terus I do something different, terus malah jadi nggak jadi, you know. Jadi mungkin I would go back to the past. Not that I like regret anything, tapi kayak, okay, knowing everything that I know now, I want to like redo maybe kayak my senior year to see if it would have been different, like if the outcome would have been different, just the outcome of everything. But also so I could spend more time with my friends. Karena yeah, I'm never gonna like see a lot of them again. I'm never gonna like live in that like environment again. So I kind of already missed it. Jadi yeah, maybe I'd go back to the past and I'd just redo tahun terakhir SMA and have fun with it.
Oke, thank you so much Kiara. Itu tadi tuh pertanyaan terakhir yang akan menutup seluruh rangkaian kegiatan kita hari ini. Sebelum kita tutup forum ini, do you have any messages untuk Angels yang sedang nonton live kita? Dan apa yang ingin kamu sampaikan kepada seluruh perempuan di tanah air Indonesia, khususnya remaja putri yang coincidentally is watching us right now?
Okay, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in and listening to our conversation. I just think you can achieve whatever you want. All the girls, no matter what anyone says, you're not bossy, you're not too emotional, you're not dramatic, you're just you and it's fine. And you got this and you're gonna do so great in life. So keep going.
Thank you for the amazing message, Kiara. Selanjutnya, sebelum we end this session, makasih banget ya, Kiara, kamu udah mau hadir dan as a guest speaker di Sapphire Achievement hari ini. Sukses terus untuk kamu, sukses karirnya di bidang musik, sukses singlenya yang keren banget, semoga tercapai semua goals kamu. And all that I can say is, continue to be an inspiration bagi perempuan-perempuan, khususnya remaja putri di Indonesia. Dan juga mudah-mudahan Angel semua yang kini sedang menyaksikan bisa terinspirasi serta termotivasi juga dengan semangat atas prestasi Kiara yang sudah Joel sampaikan di talk show kita hari ini. Sekali lagi, thank you so much atas waktunya ya.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye, Kiara.
Bye.
Angels, you are free, you are powerful, you are good, you are loved, you have value, you have a purpose, and all is well. Angels, jangan biarkan diri kamu terbelenggu dan terjebak oleh rasa insecure. Kamu bebas, kamu kuat, kamu hebat, kamu yang terbaik, kamu dikelilingi oleh orang-orang yang menyayangi kamu mempunyai nilai, kamu harus memiliki tujuan hidup. Dan yakinlah semuanya akan baik-baik saja. Thank you very much Angel semua yang sudah berpartisipasi dan udah kasih pertanyaan di Q&A Sapphire Girls Achievement hari ini. Semoga live talk show kali ini bisa bermanfaat dan memberi inspirasi untuk Angel semua. Tungguin talk show selanjutnya dengan guest speaker kita yang lainnya yang hebat-hebat dan keren-keren dan sangat inspiratif. Baiklah Angels, aku Malaika, Deputy 2 of Public Relations of Jules Community Indonesia. Aku pamit undur diri. Sampai jumpa. Salam Jules, shine bright like a diamond. Bye-bye.